Long before his fame, imagine a young Tupac Shakur finding inspiration in Shakespeare. So how did he go from the bard's verses to becoming rap's Prodigy? Let's go through Tupac's early life and artistic evolution to uncover the fascinating influences that shaped his legendary career. Did Shakespeare play a part in creating one of the greatest rap artists ever? Early years and family background. Born as Lassane Crooks in the heart of Harlem in 1971, Tupac Shakur's early life was as complex and textured as the lyrics that he would later compose. Now, his mom, Afeni Shakur, a prominent political activist and member of the Black Panther Party, was a powerful influence in his early years. Her activism wasn't just a backdrop to his childhood, it was the pulse of their home, steeped in the fight for justice and equality. Just imagine her, while pregnant with Tupac, courageously defending herself in court, accused of conspiring against the government, man. Such were the turbulent beginnings of Tupac's life story. In a symbolic move, when Tupac was just a year old, his mom renamed him after Tupac Amaru II, the 18th century Peruvian revolutionary. Now, this wasn't merely a name, but a legacy, imbuing young Tupac with a sense of history, struggle, and resistance from the cradle. Yet, Tupac's childhood wasn't just marked by these high ideals. It was also a time of constant upheaval and deep personal challenges. See, his family frequently moved, navigating the rough seas of financial instability and societal pressure. Now, these relocations were often underscored by his mom's struggle with addiction, adding a little bit more complexity to his formative years. Now, despite these hardships, or perhaps because of them, Tupac developed resilience and a mature perspective on life that was well beyond his years. Educational foundation and artistic beginnings. Tupac's journey into the arts began to flourish when he enrolled at the Baltimore School for the Arts, a place that became a fertile ground for his growing talents. Now picture this, man, a young Tupac stepping into an environment where creativity wasn't just encouraged, it was the norm. Here, he was exposed to various artistic disciplines, each feeding into his natural inclination for expression. At this school, Tupac's love for Shakespeare and theater took root, shaping his understanding of narrative and character. Shakespeare's complex characters and themes of struggle and social injustice resonated with Tupac, mirroring his own experiences and views. This exposure wasn't just educational, it was transformative, lending depth and drama to his later work in music and film. Tupac also met Jada Pinkett Smith here, a meeting of two minds that would evolve into a significant and enduring relationship. Now, they were both more than just classmates, they were kindred spirits, each recognizing and nurturing the other's artistic potential. Man, just imagine them, two young, ambitious artists pushing each other to explore and express their truths. This friendship with Jada was more than a personal bond, it was a mutual artistic encouragement, a shared journey of growth and exploration. Now, as crazy and as wild as this gonna sound, man, Tupac was once a ballet dancer. Yeah, see, when he was at the Baltimore School for the Arts, he took ballet classes and even played the role of the Mouse King in the Nutcracker. Transition to California and musical aspirations. When Tupac's life journey took him to Marin City, California, it marked a pivotal turning point in his environment and path toward musical stardom. Just imagine this young brother, fresh from the East Coast, now in the heart of California, facing a whole new set of challenges and a starkly different lifestyle. With its unique rhythm and struggles, Marin City offered Tupac a new perspective, further enriching his understanding of how diverse American life could be. Here, Tupac took his first tangible steps into the music industry. Starting as a roadie and backup dancer for Digital Underground, he was on the periphery of the music world, yet tantalizingly close to the action. Now, these roles might seem modest, but they were crucial in giving Tupac a first-hand look at the industry, sowing the seeds for his future success. Perhaps more importantly, during this time, Tupac's poetry began to meld with his musical aspirations. His verses, often reflective of societal issues and his personal struggles, became the soul of his music. Tupac's poetry wasn't just words, but it was a raw, unfiltered expression of his life, of observations that he had, and of his hopes. This fusion of poetic lyricism and rhythm laid the foundation for what would someday become his own unique style. See, his lyrics weren't just heard, they were felt, echoing the experiences of those living in the margins of society. Down in Cali, Tupac wasn't just finding his musical voice, he was honing it into a tool for storytelling, activism, and personal expression, a tool that would eventually resonate with millions of people worldwide. The path to rap and early career development. Tupac's evolution from a poet to a rap artist was like watching a powerful storm gathering over the horizon. His transition into rap was a natural progression, a way to harness the potent power of his words and channel them into a genre that was rapidly gaining voice in the American cultural landscape. Just imagine Pac, with his deep well of poetic talent, now exploring the rhythms and beats of rap. This genre allowed him to express not just personal emotions, but also to articulate broader societal issues. Now, his first significant break in the professional music scene came with Digital Underground, an opportunity that would prove to be a crucial stepping stone. When Tupac made his recording debut on her album and the track Same Song, it wasn't just a personal milestone, but a moment of transformation. Here was a young, fiery artist stepping into the limelight, ready to leave a mark on the musical world. But what really set Tupac apart, even in these early stages of his career, was his commitment to social commentary through his music. His lyrics were a compilation of the streets, weaving stories of struggle, resilience, and the raw realities of life in urban America. See, this wasn't just music for entertainment. It was music with a purpose, a call to pay attention to the ignored and the marginalized. Even in his earliest works, Tupac's lyrics bore the hallmarks of a rapper who was unafraid to speak truth to power, challenge the status quo, and give voice to those who had none. Tupac's artistic identity and philosophical influences. Tupac's artistic identity was a fascinating scene woven from diverse threads, each adding a unique color and texture to the entirety of his persona. See, one of the most intriguing aspects of his artistry was how he blended the dramatic depth of Shakespearean drama with rap's gritty, raw, down-to-earth, in-your-face energy. Now, this combination was revolutionary. Imagine the complexity of Shakespeare's narratives with their exploration of human emotions and societal structures merging seamlessly with rap music's pulsating beats and stark realism. It created a storytelling style that was both poetic and piercingly direct, resonating deeply with a wide audience. Tupac's upbringing and personal experiences heavily influenced his approach. Growing up amidst racial and social turmoil, witnessing struggles against injustice, and experiencing personal hardships, all these elements were deeply embedded in his music. Now, his lyrics weren't just words, but reflection of his life, his community struggles, and the broader issues plaguing society. Even in the early stages of his career, there were clear signs that Tupac was a prodigy in the world of rap. His unique voice and perspective set him apart in an industry brimming with talent. Tupac didn't just rap about the standard themes of the time, he delved into often overlooked or ignored topics, giving a voice to the voiceless and bringing attention to issues that mattered. His approach to music wasn't just about creating hits, but creating a dialogue, sparking thought, and inciting change. So comment down below what you think of his life story before fame. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the world of music and beyond. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We catch you next time.